Two teenagers will now go to trial for their alleged roles in a deadly house fire that killed 5 innocent people, all of them family. It happened in August of 2020 in Denver. Those suspects were in court today.
And it was the first time we've gotten a close look at the evidence that led to the arrests. Prosecutors laid out their case against Kevin Bowie and Gavin Seymour, and the judge said there is enough evidence to send them to trial on dozens of counts, including murder. 3 people were involved in the arson fire, as you can see from these surveillance camera pictures. That third suspect has also been charged, but as a juvenile, so we do not use his name. Alan Janae with more on today's hearing. And Alan, it's been called a senseless arson, and that's growing more clear as the evidence is laid out.
Well, inside this court building today, we got a better idea, Jim, of how it was police figured out that they had 3 suspects ages 15 and 16 years old at the time of this crime. Young people who lived clear on the other side of the metro area. They did not know the victims at all. It was a look at Google searches that led them to the 3 suspects, 2 now in adult court here and 1 in a juvenile court. The father still broken by the loss of his wife and infant daughter. Hassan Jal and Hawa Bai were 2 of the victims, in addition to Jabril and Aja Jal and their 3-year-old daughter, all caught in a gasoline-fed fire that raced through a home on Truckee Street in Green Valley Ranch in August of 2020.
It is just a horrific case.
2 suspects are now in adult court, Kevin Bowie and Gavin Seymour. Investigators went to Google with a warrant.
Looking at who had searched for this particular address, and they can get that information through Google.
Detective Neil Baker told the court it didn't really match of why they would be searching for that house, so that's why we focused our investigation on those 3. Detectives say Bowie had a phone stolen when he tried to buy a gun illegally and tracked the phone to the area of the home. They say he, Seymour, and the other juvenile dressed in masks and hoodies, and Bowie sent a text message to a family member the night of the fire, testified an ATF agent, saying, "They gonna get theirs like I got mine, I swear." Police say Bowie had the wrong house, and all were innocent victims.
Just a brutal and agonizing way, totally senseless.
Well, the defense today that said that while Bowie had confessed to a detective involvement, he also told that detective he did not want to see anyone killed or even hurt. Now, technology obviously played a real big role in breaking this case with both search and location data. But on the other hand, maybe it was technology that got it started, with his ability to look for a stolen phone that allegedly got the whole thing started. Maybe years ago, there wouldn't have been a crime at all. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.